Hello and welcome back to another stream where we collect some of my lore. So it's going to be cozy, it's going to be chill today. I'm collecting lore from the Galloway Legacy. So this is a family I've been playing. Well, let's check. I think it says here in the legacies here in the Sim Guardian that I'm using. So if you are not sure what this is right here, it's basically the Notion system I created to collect my lore and also moving forward, keep track of my Sim storylines and everything. And everything's tucked away in save files, neatly organized. And so this is the Galloway save file. This is the Galloway Legacy that I'm currently playing, or had been playing. It was founded on the 12th of February, so a while ago. I played it on and off back then, and yeah, haven't really played it since. So I'm in the process right now of collecting all of the lore, like organizing the screenshots and all information I have about those Sims from those save files. So from the Sims 3 mostly, those are the old ones, right? The OGs. So unfortunately don't have any from the Sims 2, though I played the Sims 2 a lot back in the day. But so I'm collecting all that information, and then once I've done that, I will start playing them again. Of course, I could start playing them even, when the information isn't in there yet, but I'm a bit of a organization geek. I have fun organizing and putting everything together nice and neat. So this is what my free time looks like. This is what it looks like when I'm having fun. So I have indeed these three windows set up on my screen right now. I know it might seem a bit much for some, but it's how I play. Especially now since I made this system. I want to keep track of everything. I hate forgetting about my Sims. And that's the reason I've been making templates, planners, and now this system in Notion for my Sims is because back in the day, in 2012, I did not keep track of my Sims as well. I have a OneNote file with some like brief snippets of information where I kind of like threw some screenshots together and tried to organize what had happened so far in the families, but it's really quite sparse and I want to take it more seriously now. I like to consider myself a sentimental simmer, but also a serious simmer. I take this very seriously. I'm dedicated. I have lots of fun creating stories and characters. And so moving forward, I do not want to forget about them. I don't want to forget what they're doing and what they've experienced and yeah, what the stories I've experienced and created in The Sims. And so here we have yeah, my system and my setup. So basically here in the corner up here, I have the My Family Tree app. It is a free I gotta get used to talking on stream. It's a free genealogy app. Okay, so a family tree app. So a real like fully fledged made for collecting family trees app, and it's free for Windows only, unfortunately. So it's not available on Mac, but it's a free app you can download. Made by Chronoplex, and I love it. It has so many features to help me organize my Sims. So of course it has your basic features where you can organize Sims in a hierarchy. You can see, the characters, how they're related to each other. What I really love is when you like hover over a Sim, you can see the relationships to the main Sim. So in this case, Jesse Galloway is the heir or the founder of the legacy. And then we see here Zachary is the son of Jesse Galloway. He's the son of Kate Galloway. He's the brother of blah, blah, blah. Like you can see all those relations. I think that's really interesting. And you can also see things in a different way. So you can have like an ancestors chart. You can have, so depending on which Sim you currently have selected, you'll see their ancestor chart. And you can also see a fan view, which also like comes in different directions. So see here, she's the beginning and then it fans out. And then we have a descendants fan. So she doesn't really, or yeah, these are her descendants. And it's really, I love it. I think it's so cool that you can see things in a different way. And there are like a gazillion other ways you can customize this family tree. On YouTube, actually, you can find a video. I'll link it actually after the stream in the description box. There's a lot of ways you can use this app. So it has so many different features. So you can add details about a person, you can add photos and stories, facts and whatnot, events. There's a timeline, view everything. It's really cool. So it's free and I highly recommend using it. And as you can see, I've been using it now to help me organize things. So I think if you are a legacy player and you play Sims, it all begins with a family tree app, right? It really helps you organize things because at least you have like a solid grip on the relationships people have with each other, even just like who exists. Like I see here, okay, these are definitely all the Sims that are important. Of course, you could have other Sims that are important as well, like friends, and stuff like that. And that's what I also love about this app. You can save these Sims in this app, and they'll just have their like own like single tree if they don't if they're not related to anybody. But you can still like I think connect people in terms of friends and stuff like that, and they still exist in the family tree if you wanted. So you could even have multiple legacies in this file. Like I could have in this file I currently have, I could have two legacies and they can marry into each other. It's really cool. But yeah, so I have these Sims and I know that they are organized in this way. I know who's related. As you can see, I still have some pictures I need to fill in. And that's what I want to do today, but I also want to mostly, so I have my list on the side here. I want to finish adding details to my Sims in the Sim Guardian because I have characters collected here and you'll see like the profile pictures are missing, potentially some traits and information about them are missing as well, important details. I don't want to collect everything about everybody necessarily, but like maybe the basics for sure. And then for Sims I care about, I will collect also like the skills that they achieved and collected throughout their lives and whatnot. And yeah, I also have to create and add portrait photos. So you can see here in the family tree here, I have quite a few portrait photos already, but those are from screenshots that I have in my folder. And I want to create potentially fresh ones for the Sim Guardian. And then yeah, I have the photos to my family tree app where needed, so I won't change what I've already gotten here, except for like here, obviously I've got some missing photos. I want to add it there. Also, I need to maybe add any extra connections. I just now realized here, I was like, Dolores? Who the hell is Dolores? Turns out she's the daughter of Olga Lehman. So if we zoom in here, Olga Lehman, oops, I accidentally pressed the button on the game as well, but well. So Olga Lehman is married to June Galloway. June Galloway is an official part of the Galloway legacy. So Olga married into the legacy. They had one child together, Khaleesi. And who is Caitlin? Why is Caitlin only connected to, wait, is Caitlin not the daughter of, I think Caitlin was adopted. I think Caitlin was adopted. Yeah, I think that's why her mother isn't Olga. But if we go back to June, we can see June adopted Caitlin, I believe. They had Khaleesi together. And then, so this is Khaleesi right here. And then we have Dolores. Perhaps they both like adopted a child, so it looks like Dolores doesn't have a dad or mom either. So I think Dolores must have been adopted. I do not recall this, but I can only assume. And again, this is why I think it's so important to keep track of things as they happen. Like you don't have to keep track of every single waking moment of your Sims, but it's such a shame when you like jump back into a save file months, maybe years later, and you kind of like very confused because like, who is this? Why are you here? Like important things like at the bare minimum, like milestones, like adopting a kid or having a kid, getting married, maybe, an important first date or like things like that. That's at the very minimum, and it helps to also jump back into your game. But I, made a boo-boo. I wasn't so on top of it back in the day, but I am now. And I'm, redeeming myself by collecting and trying to scrounge what I do know so far. And so that is an example where I'm gonna like have to get on top of that. And so I want to add details about Sims, all that stuff. I also want to add properties to my save file here in the Sim Guardian. So I can collect properties and connect them to the world. So, oh, that's another thing. This family originally lived in Appaloosa Plains. And then they moved to Meadow Glen, which is a custom world in The Sims 3, which I love. It's a very, very cute, quaint world, as you can see. I think this is the updated version because I think here we have like a mock university or something like that. It's quite cool. So I don't think they have to travel to actually go to university. And so I placed all the families here and migrated them. There is, though, what complicates things a little bit. There is another Sim that's part of this family that would be Valerie Galloway. And she, actually, I am playing with her in a completely different save file. So not just moved with everybody here. after they moved here, she actually, I moved her to the, I think it was the world that came with Showtime, if I'm not mistaken. And so she wanted to become a star. She wanted to, because this is like a ranch family, like a very like down to earth, conservative, not politically conservative, but like conservative, just, bumpkin, we've got horses and we're just chilling our lives, nothing too fancy schmancy kind of family. Like really, wholesome, nice, great. But, well, not wholesome in all aspects. There's some tea that I could spill, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So Valerie, she wanted to leave and just explore a career in stardom and fame and stuff like that. I think that's, yeah, that must have been when the Showtime had dropped. And so she lives in this other world and she's got like a whole new life going on. I still want her represented in my save file here because this is where the Galloway legacy, is also represented. So, I have, I think I'll open that in a new tab. So we have, open the tab. So I want to keep track of the family lineage in the Sim Guardian within this view. And so I do want to, and a lot of her memories are tied to, the time in Appaloosa Plains. So I think a lot of her life I'm going to have shown in this file, but then at the same time, I think I'm going to create a new save file for her because in my save file records in Sim Guardian, I also keep track of time and as time goes by. And it was already a bit, of a copy paste situation trying to merge the time that had passed in Appaloosa Plains in that save file and then merge it with the time on days that had been gone by in Meadow Glen at the time of me now recording things. And so in this save file, in the Meadow Glen save file, we are currently on day 119, year 5. That's what I calculated. It makes sense for me. So that's where they are right now. But Valerie is in another now completely new world, a new save file. The time does not work the same. So if I want to connect memories she makes moving forward with in-game time dates, which I can do since I have this like mini calendar, I can connect it. I will need to make a new save file for her, I think, like as in a new save file record in the Sim Guardian. Obviously, she's already in her own separate save file in the game itself. And so I think that's how I'm going to solve that. But she still exists. Like, that's the thing. I'll probably have to make 2 characters of her. One that will be in, because I think I had it set up that a character could only be connected to one save file, because that's also what makes sense. I'm playing in a very unconventional way. So I think I'm going to create a second character for her, and it's kind of like her, like the family maybe doesn't have much contact with her anymore, or maybe I can have her like send postcards, like fake postcards in my mind. Imagine that. I think it'd be fun to play pretend, because who knows, maybe she'll come back to this save file. Maybe she'll like not be, because I'm telling you, some stuff went down. She's not living her best life over there. Fame kind of went to her head, but yeah, so she lives in there, and I'm gonna probably have to create a new save file to record whatever she gets up to moving forward for the time that she might be in that save file. But today we are focusing on the Sims in this save file. And so when I loaded up this save file that I haven't played in ages, the people, I loaded up into this household. And so that's the one I'm going to start with. And so I will begin with June. And I think the first thing I'll do is get a portrait of her, if I can. I'm also using G-Shade, by the way, if you're wondering why my game is so pretty. That's why. So let's get that out of the way. Oh, yeah, you remember Sims 3 sometimes takes a bit to load. And that's also a reason why I need to make the portrait photos first, because I can see some people have some weird hair. So it could be that oh no, but she looks great. Oh, she's so cute. I don't remember her being this cute. Okay, go June. So I'm going to take a photo of her. I think this is perfect. Lighting is good. Her outfit isn't whack and her hair isn't whack, so we can take a photo. Though I don't recall her having that kind of lipstick for her athletic wear, but okay. It matches her outfit, so she looks a bit like, I don't remember her looking so old. But yeah, I guess, nothing wrong with looking old. But I guess she aged a little bit since I last played. So let's take a photo. Let me see if that worked out. So I'm just gonna head over to my folder real quick where I have my screenshots. I feel like sometimes when I'm using, because I have a short key, and I feel like the first photo I make never works. I don't know why it never captures, but let's see if it worked. Otherwise, I'll take another one. But no, it worked. So I will add that to her profile. Since we're starting with her, where are we? June. So I will start by let's see. I actually haven't, so I don't know if she's using the updated version of my template because I had created them a little while ago, so I'm just going to reapply the template just to make sure everything is still correct. And click this to make sure everything is connected, and then that'll load. It sometimes takes a little while now that I'm streaming. I think OBS is like a bit power hungry, so yeah, don't mind that. But okay, so here we are. And first, which I don't want to forget, I love uploading the images as an icon because then I'm able to see the sim in table views and stuff like that, like their little profile pic, and I just love that. And so now we're going to add those details. So portrait photo we will upload right here. And it seems like I've already added some details to her in the past. So some basic information. Okay, yeah, she's not really a notable character. I actually am not sure who I've chosen currently to be the heir of the family, but we'll see. And then, so here we have her traits, her favorites. Okay, I already saved all that. Good. Family relationships. Okay. Parents. So this is where the family tree comes in. It helps me make sure that I'm adding everything that needs to be added. And this is why I also recommend using Family Tree app. If you're going to do anything, definitely always use the Family Tree app. So Kate and Jesse, correct. Children, Caitlin and Khaleesi. I kind of want to I wonder if it's possible for her in game to adopt Dolores, because I feel it's weird for them to each have their like own adopted child. But okay, that's where we are right now. And then spouse is Olga. That's correct. And then yeah, that looks good. She's part of the Galloway legacy, generation 2. That's correct. And she's a spare, I guess. Yeah. So just looking at this, yeah, looking at these sims, I think Jacob would probably be the one that I would have be heir, or Zachary, or Jacqueline. Oh, I don't know. I spent a lot of time with Zachary and June actually at university, and I really dig Zachary. I think he's cool. There's a lot of scandal surrounding Jacob though, and I really love his wife. I think she's gorgeous, Regan, but she's also scandalous. And so, and they've continued a bit of that farming feel, so I really like that. But Jacqueline, I feel, is so gorgeous. I don't know. It's gonna be real tough for me to choose, but it's definitely not June. June's not gonna be the heir, so spare is correct. And yeah, so related properties and businesses. I think I would have her own the home that they live in. Yeah, this lets me speed to their home real quick, and so I think I'm going to create that home, the property into the game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna do that real quick. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter in which order I do things, but I'm just gonna do that real quick. Wait, I need to remember. I need to click on the walls up, and then I need to have all walls up, and then I feel like something's missing here. Probably a garage door. What is it? What is in there? Yeah, it's probably a garage door that's missing. Oh my God, that looks so sad. That house looks so sad, but okay. Oh, that looks so sad. Oh, maybe I'll put some windows in there real quick, because no, I can't. Okay, let's do that real quick. Um, windows. Oh, it's so tiny because I have so also something I recommend is getting a dual monitor set up, like where you have two monitors so that you have space for all this, right? For all these windows, or a 4K monitor. But the problem is with the 4K monitor, it makes everything so tiny. Let's see. Let's just do this. That looks fine. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, what's happening? Okay. I don't know if you saw that on the screen, but it went all graphic crazy for a second, but it looks good again. So now we'll take a photo of, it still looks kind of sad, but it's just I can always update it and renovate. Oh, I'm trying to get a good photo now here. It's not easy. Who is that? Caitlin, okay. So pressing tab, and I don't know why it zooms in when I press tab, and so now I'm just trying to, and then I'm trying with my mouse to scroll, and you guys, I'm doing my best, but it's a bit all over the place. It's a bit all over the place. And what sucks is also, like, when I take photos, it's gonna capture all this crap as well for some reason. Like in a Sims 4, it doesn't, but in the Sims 3, it will. And so I'm just Xing that out and hoping that it'll go away. So, and I'm gonna try to get a photo. Gosh darn it. But I have told you, I'm a dedicated simmer. I will do this until we got this, okay? Do not worry. I believe in me. Oh, okay. Where is the house? Who was that lady? Oh, okay. So, where's the house? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just give me a second. And I'm enjoying myself. I know it might not seem like I'm enjoying myself. I love collecting and making records, and I mean, I wish the game would, help me out a little bit, but oh, okay. I think we can accept that shot. Taking that picture. Oh, that was a struggle. So now I'm going to go into my Notion, go over to properties. I'll create a new one. It's a residential. Yeah, I'll go get the photos already ready. So it has no custom content, I assume, but that doesn't really matter. And then Sims 3, and oh, I hate giving it a name. I'll call it the Red Brick House. I'm so creative. And then we will add the core details. So build status, I think it was an existing build. And then it's a home. And I'd say it's medium sized. It's not, or small. I'd say it's medium. It's not super small. Associated world is Meadow Glen. How many bed and baths do we have here? So we have, I mean, I don't know if I'd count this as a bedroom. It's more like, it would have been a garage, I bet you. But so I'll just count it as a bedroom. So 1, 2 bed, 1 bath. Okay. Did I say 2 bath? It's 2 bed, 1 bath. A value. So we can figure out the value when we go into build mode. It is worth 48,041. 48,041. And the thumbnail, what we just now captured, so painstakingly, we put that here. And then date completed, year completed is irrelevant because I did not build that. And then owner is June. It's not a business related property. It has 1 floor. And I could add amenities, but I always get a bit lazy at this point. So you could if you wanted to. Lot traits and challenges is really only relevant for Sims 4. Build, style, creator, households. Yeah, so that'll be added whenever I add it on the end of the memories. I won't add that here. But then here we have the Galloway legacy I'll add, and it's generation 2. It's a home that's owned by someone from generation 2. Add that there. Okay, that is everything we need to know about the red brick house. That's been added. And so now I can continue with adding information about June. I'll do that. Again, like I said, I can do it in any order I'd like. I just wanted to get the red brick house in there already. I don't know. I just wanted to. And so we had personality details. Now under related properties and businesses, the red brick house is one of her own ones. That's perfect. She's not dead, so I don't have to add a death. And now I could add her achievements if I wanted to. She graduated, so I definitely want to add that. I want to add that she, her degree, because I worked hard on that. So where's her degree? I think that's the first thing I want to add. Uh-oh, has the game frozen on me? Oh, there we go. Okay. So where would the career be? I mean the career history. Oh, the degrees are here. Physical education. Okay. Okay, so she has a degree in physical education. So it is a new education. It's a physical education degree. Okay, so physical education degree. And she got a B. So let's see. Oh, I think in The Sims 3, there's only one university you could go to, right? So let's put in university. Yeah, it's Sims University. And then school, that's not relevant. Course credits. Yeah, she graduated. So in The Sims 3, how many course credits can you have? I'm just going to go in here real quick. You can have up to 48 course credits. So we'll give her 48, I guess. Yeah, so that's complete. Okay. That's a lot of course credits. And then she got a B. So completed semesters with a Sims 2 degree. There are no features, but her grade was a B. And so that's all the information we have to fill in there. And then when we go back, we'll see that that's listed there. Perfect. Yay! Oh, and it's not current. It's achieved. So we can change that as well. And so that's her degree, which I'm so proud of, because I think that's one of the only Sims I actually did a university with, because y'all know playing university in any of these dark games can take a while. And but it's fun. It's fun. So I recommend. And so next, let's see, maybe her skills we can collect. Yeah, that's only 4 of them. Why not? Let's see, skill. We have athletic skill. I don't know why I have to. I mean, I should know this by heart by now. Fishing. What is this? Science and Kama Sutra. I think Kama Sutra came with the Woohoo mod by Enros, but I'm not sure. Got something naughty in my game. But let's see. We've got athletic skill. Athletic skill. Full 10. That's perfect. You go, girl. I mean, I guess it's not a surprise, though, considering she did study physical education, so you would expect it. So she mastered that. But we'll also add it here as a level 10. And so that is her athletic skill. And then we have fishing skill is 3. That's not bad. But and it's just 4 skills. And I mean, like, I don't really care for her much. She's just a spare. But it's only 4 skills, and it doesn't take that long to record. So I'll just record all of her skills anyway. And then, so that is the level 3. So I'll add that once we've got that in there. So for Zachary, for Jacqueline, Jacob, I'll be like recording everything, but I won't be maybe so particular. Like, if she had like 10 skills, I'd be like, girl, I'd probably only record the ones where she's got the highest skill level. But yeah, since it's only 4, wait, what's this called? Science. Since it's only 4, I can deal, and I'll just record them all. And like I said, I enjoy this. This is calming and relaxing to me. This is something that actually I was doing off screen a lot, and then I figured, why not stream this? Like, if somebody might be interested in how I play and how I do this. and might be curious how I use even the Sim Guardian when I'm playing. And so yeah, I figured why not just do this, and sure, I got the extra work of, narrating, saying what's in my head, but it's fun. I mean, I realized after streaming the other day that I can only do it so long because the voice gets like hoarse and I'm not used to talking this much at like in a long period of time, but it's not so bad and it's fun to like I feel like somebody's like next to me over my shoulder, like somebody to talk to about my game, and because I have nobody to talk to about my game, because as you may know, as a simmer, nobody gives a shit. Like nobody cares. Nobody wants to listen to you talk on end about your lore, but you might. I mean, if you're watching this right now, it's very likely that you're into The Sims. So, yeah. I'm at least not talking to somebody who wants to escape the conversation as quickly as possible. And so it's just really nice also just talk about my game and what I'm doing. And because I think I've made some really cool things and thought up some really cool storylines. And it's nice to be able to share that with somebody. But so let's move on. Her career is, how is she a rookie? Which is, a rookie is level 5 in sports. That doesn't seem right, but okay. You'd think after getting that much of a degree and stuff like that, that she would be further in life with her career, but I guess not. And so I'll add her rookie career, which is professional sports. I like to add that in parentheses so I kind of like know what rookie is, like in relation to what. And then we'll add Sims 3. And then she's level 5, it was. So that is her current career. Anything else? Life goal is a lifetime wish in the case of Sims 3. Lifetime goal is to become a superstar athlete. Reach level 9 in the athletic career track. Okay. So we will add that as a life goal. And I have a memory of a gnat, so I have to look again. Become a superstar athlete. Become a superstar athlete. Okay. And then we go to life goal. So that template will be automatically slapped on there. And then I can add the details. So it was just reach level 9 in the athletic career track. Okay, so just one goal. Reach level 9 in the athletic career track. Okay, and then I think we'll just do milestone 1, it's just 1. And just to make sure that this goal pops up everywhere else, like for example, in her profile, under her plans, I will add her as the character involved. I'll add it as the game because then it'll pop up on the game dashboard if I want to look at all the goals I have related to that game. And then of course, all goals related to the current save file. So there we go. And yeah, so it's just one goal, easy peasy for her. And is there anything else I'd like to record? I don't think so. I think that's fine. Like I said, she's just a spare anyways. So I think I've recorded everything relevant for her. Oh, but I also like to collect the monies, like keep track of the household funds. And to keep things simple, I'm just going to have her be the one with the money in the pocket. So I will actually add the starting balance for them, which is 6,203. So I'll add that here. And so I like to do that because I have actually in the save file, there's like a leaderboard where you can see who's like the wealthiest sim and all that stuff, or wealthiest household and all that. And it'll actually take into account the value of her home as well. And so she has like a net worth and she has her cash on hand. And I have like leaderboards that compare that, who's like the richest in terms of net worth or just funds and stuff. So that's fun. And so that's June. I think that's everything I want to record about her. I'm not creating any backstories about Sims that I've already played with, or let's say that like these old Sims, because they already kind of have a backstory, right? I just have to kind of fill in blanks. But if I were to create a brand new sim, then I would also add a backstory, if you were wondering, because I kind of ignored that section. And so next in line is Olga. So we will work on Olga. So first I'll get her picture. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Imposter. I totally missed your comments. I'm so used to nobody being here. Hi. So you said it's fun to share lore and find out what others are doing with their game. It can give you ideas for your own game too. Yes, yes, I love watching other people play their game. Whether it's them just going on and on and on about the lore they've made, or maybe a save file they're currently putting together, or if they're just playing and seeing how things flow while doing that. But yeah, it's really fun. And like I mentioned, it's fun for me just because I can talk to somebody about it. But yeah, so Olga obviously needs some help before we do anything about her, how do you say, photos. So I'm just going to go to Master Controller and Advanced, and then to Edit in CAS. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. We're watching at work. I totally get that. I often watch like small business diaries, vlogs, and also people's lore in the background when I'm working. It's just nice to have that background noise. And so that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm happy for any moment you're here. So I hope work's not too stressful. I know it's hard, like at the beginning of the year. It's hard to get back into it after, having that break. But I hope you're not too swamped. Because luckily, that's also the good thing about, that's that one time in the year where you go on holiday and at least, everybody else is on holiday. So most likely your inbox won't be full of new emails because everybody else was also off. So nobody was sending emails to anybody. That's one thing I hated about when I would come back from holiday and then like everybody, like my email was full and I had like so many mounds of work, but I hope you were able to ease back into working. And that's assuming you had a break. I hope you had a break during the holidays. Let's see. So she, I can look here. What hairstyle did she have before? Because I kind of liked it. Okay, yeah, she had these braids. So I would say definitely a short hairstyle for her. Ooh, but not that one. Okay, so Mr. Imposter, you wrote, yes, not everyone is back from the winter break yet. Still easing back, but it's slowly getting busier. Yeah, it slowly ramps up, but then in February, it's like nothing ever happened. Back on the normal, busy grind. But yeah, I'm glad it's easing back in and not full on swamped right when you get back. This is a cool hairstyle. I don't know what is Olga's hairstyle. I don't know. I mean, she did have braids before. That was like what she had, not exactly these ones, but that's what she had when we found her at the university. She's definitely got a more androgynous vibe to her. I don't want her to be like super feminine. Oh, but she is so pretty. But no, she's gonna have more of an androgynous vibe to her. Have so many beautiful hairs. This is cute. I like that. But I do want it to kind of be like almost like rugged looking kind of, but I don't know, because she was given like a bit of, like a rough edge with her braids kind of, and like she looked like a badass. But now she's a mother and has, responsibilities. Maybe she's like a bit more laid back now or something like that, but that's not gonna do it. I think we'll go with what we had before. And it looks like I have to fix her outfit as well. Do I? I mean, I feel like this is like a default top. I don't feel like this is something I would have given her. Unfortunately, my game's a little bit slow. Again, I think OBS is... Well, actually, I think if I minimize OBS, that might help. So I hope that helps things go a little bit smoother. Let's see, let's give her a top. Something like, nothing too fancy. Mm, let's see. What's this? This looks cool. But I don't like that I hate it when the midriff is showing. I just always get cold when I see that. Um, hmm. We'll just go with this. I don't want to like take forever. And it kind of does, it's kind of a vibe with those jeans. So I think we'll do that. And I think that's good enough because I mean, I don't need to, once I start playing them again, I can go full on and give them new outfits and stuff like that. But I just need it enough so that I can take a picture of her. So this is fine. She's looking cool. So this looks like it might be tough with these multiple levels, but let's see if I can get a good picture of her. This is so much easier in The Sims 4. I feel like, do you see how rough her face is? Like, I feel like, I don't know if it's my G shade. I think it might be, but it makes everything so pretty. So I'm gonna try to remember the shortcut to turn off my G shade and see if it makes a difference. Ah, there it is. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. My G shade. Gosh darn it. So Eleanor is the one I think works best for this game. And then how can I get back to, and if I go off, okay, and then we can see, does her skin improve? Where are we? A little bit. I mean, it seems like she just has freckles, which is fine. And yeah, her skin gets all super high def when I turn off the, I'm just gonna take a picture real quick, and then I'm gonna make like a comparison picture. Oh gosh darn it. So dang it. And then I'm gonna put that reshape back on. I use a different one for Sims 4, a slightly different G shade preset. I just felt like this one looks better with the Sims. But let's see if, how do I exit back out? Didn't I just now? I'm so confused. It says shift and backspace to open the configuration. And isn't it shift backspace to get it back out? Shift backspace overlay. Okay, I'm pressing shift. Okay, now it worked. It's similar, still looking. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna take our photo now. I can always take better ones another time, but oh, actually, I need to make this go away in the corner so that it doesn't, so it's not in the picture. And yeah, that's a good photo. Let's just take it. I can always take new ones when I get back into playing them, but I just want to record everything for now already. So I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna upload it, her face as an icon, so that it, you know, shows up. There we go. I have to click here. A day created. I don't know when she was created. I mean, she was a pre-made townie, so, but I'll add all that information another time because I'd have to look in the screenshots and when they were made and stuff like that. And I'll do that when I add the memories. Then I'll have like, because you know when you make a screenshot or you take a photo, it usually records the created date, and that's the date I use to try to determine when the photo was made. Or for example, that's how I kind of tried to figure out, piece together when this legacy started. I just took the oldest existing screenshot I had. I think that's how I did it. And so, yeah, that's how I can do it then with when the character was created, or let's say when they first came into the lives of each other. And so we don't have our favorites recorded. Let's see what her favorites. Well, we can do that. Indie, vegetarian, fish and chips, and the color black. Okay. fish and chips. But it was vegetarian fish and chips, okay? And then the color black. Family and relationships. No parents that we know of. Her child is Khaleesi and Dolores. Let's not forget Dolores. So we haven't created Dolores yet. I'll create Dolores, and then via Dolores I can connect her, add Olga as her parent, and then that'll be added there too. And then so Olga isn't officially part of her own legacy, but she is counted as part of Generation 2 of the Gallery legacy. Added her here so that she'll be shown as married into the family. So if anybody marries into the family, they become part of the legacy on the generation level that they married into. And let's see, are there any... So she's a lieutenant. I can record that. I like to record maybe at the minimum their careers, and then from there I can see if I care. I think for Olga, I mean, she's married to somebody who's so insignificant in this legacy at this point. I think it's enough to just record her career. So I will record that, lieutenant. And that is the ROTC careers. Okay, whatever that is. ROTC. And it was level 2, I believe. So I'll add that. Level 2. And I'm sorry, Olga, but for now, that's all we really care about for you. Next, I'll add Dolores so that we don't forget her. Let's go back to the game. I was just now wondering, actually. Before, I'm just going to write Dolores here because otherwise I'll forget what I was doing there. So I'll do that. But where is that other kid? Didn't June have another kid besides Khaleesi? Because I think this is Khaleesi. And no, I did not name her that because you remember that time when Game of Thrones and stuff like that? You guys might be thinking, oh, okay, she Game of Thrones fan. I never got past season 1. I don't even think it got past the first episode. But I think the game named her that. Where's Caitlin? Did Caitlin move out? I guess so. I see, Mr. Poster, you wrote something, so that makes sense. Good idea using the metadata like that. I use messages to my sister to figure out when Sims are created. I go back and check the day I first mentioned them. Thanks, Mr. Imposter. I literally never made the connection. Thank you for being so active in the community on the Yellow Llama Club. And I just love hearing also about, you know, what you're getting up to and everything. Now I'm making also the connection. So you also have the Sim Guardian. Brilliant, brilliant. How is it going with the Sim Guardian? Are you also kind of like me that because I wrote that in the guide to not like overwhelm yourself with filling your Sim Guardian with old lore, because it can be overwhelming. Because I mean, as you can see here, it's a lot. And I know not everybody is a weird organization nerd lover like me, and actually legitimately enjoys that. So I hope you're not like stuck feeling like you have to track back on a bunch of lore. But I hope you're still enjoying it and getting the most out of it. It's nice to have that connection. I didn't have it before. I don't know if you mentioned it before and I just forgot. But it's in my memory now. So yeah, where's Caitlin though? We do not know, and we will learn, I guess, at another point in time. I will add Dolores now because I think I would otherwise forget about poor Dolores. Okay, so she's a loner, perfectionist, neat angler. So now you'll see how I add a sim from, like, how do you say, adopted from like the very beginning, because we got like no information on her. Oh, I also have to take a photo of her. I'll do that first, actually. Okay, so you wrote, I'm still doing it bit by bit. I have basically all my legacy family updated, but still have to add some family, friends, and whatnot, as well as some of the own businesses. It's fun taking a trip down memory lane with a Sim Guardian. Exactly! I mean, that's also why I have so much fun filling this all in. Like, sure, it might seem tedious, but at the same time, like, I'm hand picking every single sim and looking at them, like scrutinizing them again, like from I'm looking into their traits when I fill this in here, their skills and their careers. I'm like relearning again who these people were, and it's reminding me like, ah, okay, true. They were this and that happened, and it's kind of like bringing back memories. It is a lot of fun. But look, that's Caitlin right over there. Okay, so she's in front of the house, but she's not part of the household. I guess she's older now, and she moved out, I guess, at some point. But this is Dolores. She's quite cute. Um, but yeah, I guess adopted, I can only assume. 'Cause, from Olga. Oh, but this isn't the best lighting for her, actually. I'm going to have her go. But then when I think about Olga, that was pretty bright, that lighting. But oh well, we'll just put Dolores here and hope that the lighting will be better for a photo. Come on. That's another thing. My patience is always tested with this game. I mean, I feel like it's quicker when I'm not streaming, but only marginally. I feel like The Sims is is always kind of slow. But I do have NROS and all that stuff installed. I remember, what was it? Maybe a year ago or so, I did a total overhaul of my game, and I took out a lot of CC, which is why a lot of these people look busted. And I guess the lighting, is it better? I don't know, but we'll take a photo. And I did a lot of improvements to make it speedy, but I feel like there's probably still more I could do. And amazingly, there are still people that are creating mods and tools for this game to make it better. Like, I'm so grateful for these people that do that. Oh, oops, what did I do? And so that's why it's actually worth checking in. Oh my God. Where are we? That's why it's worth checking in regularly with, the different websites to see what has been published, to see if there's anything new that can maybe add new features or just, make things speedier. So we can add that. Okay. So I see Smolky Trey. Hello, welcome. So I've recently discovered your channel, and your videos are helping me to get through my exam season. I love your content and how you use Notion. Thank you for sharing your content. Well, thank you for watching, Smokey. I'm glad that it's been helpful. That's bringing me back because I played a lot of Sims because I'm a bit old. I studied biology and then neurobiology, so I have a bachelor in biology, and then I specialized in neurobiology for my master's, and that's years ago. But I remember playing a ton of The Sims during that time, and I think a lot of these legacies came from that time. Yeah, memories. Oh my God, I remember I had like an Erasmus semester in Spain, in Malaga, and don't judge me. Okay, don't judge me. But I had my monitor, and it's not like I had a lot of cash either. I was a student, okay, but I scrapped up my monies, and I had my monitor with a couple other useful things shipped to Spain so that I could play with two monitors. Yeah, because I had a laptop, and well, it was mostly just to play on that big monitor, so I didn't have to like play on because I had a teensy tiny laptop that I extra got so that I could have like a computer with me in Spain. Turns out I should have probably just invested more money in that darn laptop because it was like, it didn't run Sims very well. That's actually another like mini legacy that I have in my backlog of Sims to collect in the Sim Guardian. But yeah, I'm glad I'm helping you get through the exam season, which I know can be stressful. But luckily, I mean, I don't know, we're different people, you might have a different metabolism, but I was able to eat so many sweets during that time, with no repercussions whatsoever, because I don't know, I talk it away as in my brain was just needing so much energy that I could get away with it, because I could not get away with that today. But I was able to eat like so many gummy bears and chocolate while I was like studying for exams and stuff like that, and that was, I mean, if you want to look at the silver lining, that was pretty cool. But yeah, exam season is tough. It's tough. I hope you don't have any subjects like statistics or anything like that, or like chemistry. Oh, those are the worst. Yeah. So now we want, now we want to add her portrait photo. And then, oh yeah, we're starting from ground zero with her. Oh, why isn't it letting me? Oh, I don't want to accidentally create anything, so I'm gonna try again. There we go. She is a female. She is a human. I think she goes by she, her. And then they created, and then personality details. So let's get into that. She is a loner, perfectionist. This is also why I like having it on the side, because I can just look to the side and I don't have to like go back and forth, go back and forth. Ugh. Nothing beats having a big monitor. Wait, no, that's Sims 3. Yeah, and then neat. And then angler. Okay. And her zodiac sign, that is an Aquarius. And her favorites are Egyptian music, peanut butter, banana sandwich, seafoam. Okay. Egyptian. I love how the names for a lot of the colors in The Sims 4, I mean The Sims 3, are seafoam and stuff like that, like straight out of an interior design like catalog. Family relationships. So this is where I can add Olga, and we have that connection. And yeah, she's not really part of a legacy in any capacity, because if she's just the daughter of Olga, then she doesn't get any connection there. Yeah, and she's a teen, I assume. Yeah, so there's nothing really else I want to record about her. She's so far off the like importance line. No offense to you, Dolores. I'm really sorry, but you know, we need to use our time for people that are more relevant in the legacy. Because like I said, I gotta hold myself back and not collect every little bit and bob about everyone. And hey, what? Caitlin's back all of a sudden. Huh? I swear, wasn't she gone 2 seconds ago? I'm so confused. But okay. That's good though, because then at least we can record her information, since I'm so confused. Wasn't she just standing over there? Well, come on, Caitlin. Give us a good shot where you don't have anything on top of your head like that. Oh, she's gorgeous though. Look at her pretty eyes. Oh. I just want that bubble to go away, if it will. No, not gonna go away. Okay, well, we'll just try to take it from an angle where hopefully it's kind of like not so apparent like that. Okay, and now I'll go back to the screenshots. Oh, and I'll open her thing up. Caitlin. Oh yeah, where's Dolores? I think I forgot to add an age, or did I? Where's Dolores? Because she should be here, because I think Dolores is a teen, right? Did I forget to add her to the save file? Did I forget to add her to the save file? It's most likely what happened. But real quick, I will double check. I think she's a teen. I always, I swip and swap. Well, I play mostly Sims 4 nowadays, and so sometimes I forget how to find things out. But yeah, there she is. She is a teen. But no worries. I'll just click on Olga. I mean, I could go into my characters database, but I'll just click on Olga. And then I'll go here to her children. I'll click on Dolores, and that should bring me back to Dolores. But she is part of the Galloway save file. Why can't I see her? Or am I just blind? Oh, actually, I shouldn't make this larger. I always forget I'm streaming, so that'll probably mess it up in the view for you guys. So I'm just gonna bring that back. And that looks good. Let's see. There she is. I'm just blind. She's right there. Okay, I was just blind. But I need to fix her age. She is not an adult. She is a teen. Okay. Okay, yeah. There she is. And now we are working on Caitlin. I'm gonna get that photo. And then I'll add it as an icon. I hope she, like, so I have a couple of adopted Sims in this legacy, and I feel like they always end up looking the same. And so I hope these two grow up to look a bit more unique. So we have that information about her. Personality details. I do not remember saving all this information about all these Sims. But I guess at some point I took the time. And Caitlin, oh, look, there she's gone again. She's gone again. And now I can't capture her zodiac sign. What happened? Like, she's not in this thingy here. Oh no. Well, I guess the game decides for us then that we have all the information we need about Caitlin. Fine. And so I will continue with little Khaleesi. Yeah, there's some sort of stuff going on with Caitlin. It seems some sort of error. But I will not mind that right now. We have other priorities. Oh, what is that? Is she in her PJs? Look, Khaleesi is in her PJs outside. That's what it looks like. She's so cute. Look at her eyes. Aww, she's so adorable. Okay. So I've mentioned this before in the last stream, but I choose my heirs based on how they look. I'm generally very much not a superficial person at all. And hey, if somebody was superficial, then be superficial. That's fine. Nothing against that. But I'm usually not very focused on looks in real life. But when it comes to my Sims, I usually choose people based on their looks. I like to add realism into the game and like choose sometimes based on. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to actually take a photo. Based on like firstborn or stuff like that, like merit, like if they perform well in some way or earn stuff. But I must say, like I swoop and swap and change my mind all the time about who's gonna be heir just based off of how the kids grow up and what they look like and who I actually want to continue playing. So Mr. Impasto wrote, do the adopted Sims suffer from Sims 3 pudding face? Yes. I think Lazy Duchess has some mods that fix that. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out because I think I have something in my game somewhere already from her that helps the game work smoother. And she, from what I gather, she's like the guru. Like NRoz is also the guru in terms of mods that fix the game. She's also like the place to go for helpful mods. I think I actually have a mod from her for my Sims 2 save files to help me keep track of time in the game easier. So yeah, she's brilliant. I have to check that out. So Smolky Tray has a story about shipping. It's a story about shipping 2 monitors to Spain. It's so funny, but I'm not judging. I brought my console with me to my dorm. Fortunately, I'm international relations and modern history student, so no chemistry. Okay, yeah, that sounds interesting actually. I used to not care too much about history. I used to actually be one of my least favorite subjects, but now I'm starting to appreciate it a lot more. Like, just for the story aspect alone, it's actually quite fascinating. So, I hope for the most part it's not. It feels more enjoyable than less like work when you're studying. I mean, it's kind of like that for me. I felt like when I was studying biology, it felt like just a 5-year documentary that I was watching and enjoying, and it was really cool. But I'm glad you're not judging and that you had your console with you when you were studying. Oh, yes, Mr. Imposter. She's very prolific, Lazy Duchess. Oh, yeah, work it gave you a monitor for home. Yeah, that's brilliant. I can't live without a proper monitor. And I don't have a desktop PC anymore. I used to, but I moved to Belgium, so I wanted to be more portable. And so I ended up giving away my gaming desktop that I built myself for a gaming laptop. and that's held up pretty well since then. But obviously, I don't want to play on this. I don't know what this is. 15-inch monitor? No, it's a 17-inch. Actually, it's quite big. But still, it's a laptop monitor, so it's not big. And so I couldn't wait to actually have a monitor. And yeah, my first monitor here was actually also from my workplace, I believe. So yeah, while we were stuck at in home office for most of the time. So that was really good. I just it's like day and night. And so even people that have laptops, I feel like sometimes it's not obvious that laptop doesn't automatically mean no monitor. But yeah, laptop or desktop, I think a monitor, what either a big one or also like two monitors is nice if you want to watch some Netflix on the side. I did that a lot when I was studying. I love King of Queens. I loved watching that show. But yeah, it's really nice to have a proper space to get your work done, or to play The Sims, which is equally if not more important. So luckily Khaleesi has not disappeared from our panel, so we can see her zodiac sign, which is Virgo. If I could spell Virgo. And she her favorites are pop music, vegetarian, chili, and blue. Chili, blue. She is so adorable. I love that she's just chilling in her PJs. And her family relationships, so parents correct. Legacy, that looks all correct. Okay, I mean, the spirit thing might change, but we'll see as we go. And kids don't really have schools yet, I guess. So that's easy peasy. But so technically we've got everybody in this household recorded, like with faces and stuff like that. Oh, I could actually add those pictures here real quick as well. I'll do that before I forget in the family tree. I can actually add Dolores as well, poor girl. And then I'll create a household for them all and connect them with that and with the property that I created. And then they will be basically complete. And so for Khaleesi, I'll add her photo, set as primary image. And then now I will also just make sure that the face is selected. Just make it a little bit smaller. Save. And go back. Perfect. And then I'll do the same for Caitlin. Just add that. Set as primary image. Select face. And then save. And then go back. And then I can add Dolores. So we'll add a daughter. Her name is Dolores. And I think, yeah, we'll just add her as Olga's daughter at the moment. And then, oh, shit. Oh, I'm so stupid. She's already there. I forgot that she's already in this darn tree. But that's no biggie. I think I can just delete her or delete one of them. Yes. And then I'll go back to Olga. And now I'll go to Dolores. And now I can add her photo. It says primary image. Select face. Save. Okay. There we go. Nice. Now we've got that little bit of the family tree complete. That's so satisfying. Okay, so now we need to create the household. So I will just close the characters tab real quick. Go to households, to management. I mean, I could create a new household from this panel here as well on the left, but since I have my window a little bit squished, I don't see the buttons completely, so I'll just create a new household from this view, which is fine as well. And I'll call it the, I think I'll call it the layman household. just because otherwise everybody, because I have quite a few households from the Galloway household, and so this is just easier to keep them apart, so I'll call it that. And then add Sims 3, and now I add the household members, I think, in this one. Yeah, so we've got June, we've got Dolores is in this household, Olga, Felicie, Caitlin. I think that's everyone. And the property is the red brick. That one. And it's not a residential rental or anything like that, so there's no rental unit associated with it. And then funds, net worth, that's correct. Associated legacies, we're associated with Galloway legacy because someone from that legacy lives in this home or even owns this home. So, okay, no household photo, no rotational gameplay set up here yet, so I'll leave all that other stuff empty. And now we have the Lehman household with their lot and everything. Perfect. Okay, so that is that. And so now I can change households. So I'll go to the, oh, oops, no, not options. I'll go to the edit town view. Actually, I'll save first. I'll save as, and I'll save it as 2025. So that, because I changed some hairs and stuff like that, so we can save. We're going to have to fix Caitlin, though. She's whack. And while I'm doing that, I'll just take some notes on this side for my stream, and that is to get the Lady Duchess mod for pudding faces, because that is a real issue. Perfect. Oh, this is going to take a little while. I guess while it's doing that, I can make the decision on which household I want to dive into next. So I think, oh, I don't know. Well, Valerie isn't going to work now because she's in a totally different save file, so I'll leave her for now. I could dive into Jacob, Lila, Zachary, Jacqueline, or Julie. Oh, I might do Jacqueline and Julie just because they live with Jesse and Kate, I think, at the moment. Or did they move out? I think they might have moved out together. I don't remember. Because that's also a thing. I was trying to fish through all my save file backups and trying to figure out which one was the latest, because I named them really badly. Like, I would name them Galloway Family 1, Galloway Family 2, Galloway Family 3, and that always in succession. Like, I'd go up to 5 and then I start 1 again. And I think there's somewhere in one of the files in these save file folders, one of them actually has the date, like the correct date that the save file is from. And so I tried to check there what was the latest and stuff like that. And so I think I'm currently playing with the most valid latest version. But I know at some point, I think Jacqueline and Julie either moved out together or they went on vacation together. But that's just another thing. Like, I don't know if because I think some stuff went on, like some stuff was messed up. I don't remember if I actually considered that like a saved version or if I ended up backtracking and just, I don't know. But we'll find out now, because I know that the parents lived here. So who lives here? Yeah, okay, I guess they still live at home. So we're going to move over to that one. Oh, 64 Apple Road is the name. Oh, let's just read the description real quick. This lovely farmhouse has a back barn with 2 stables and 2 horse paddocks with training jumps. There is a 2-stall garage as well. The main level has a laundry room, formal dining area, and full bath. Yada, yada, yada. But, oh yeah, created by My Sim Realty. Like, this is a really lovely home, I must say. And My Sim Realty makes really nice custom worlds. I assume, I guess, or I don't know if this was already in the world when I downloaded it, but it was a great lot. It did this family well. And so Jesse and Kate are still alive. I thought they died, but I guess they didn't. Well, it looks like we have to go back into Cass because this hair is not cutting it. So this is Jacqueline, pretty sure. I recognize that outfit. And then we have Julie over here. Oh, okay, so she just not graduated, it seems. And then we have Jesse and Kate. So I think I'll start with Jesse. So we're filling in his data. So let's see. Jesse. Yeah, Jesse and Kate will be elders, so they're over here. And so Jesse is considered the founder. Oh, look at them. Oh, this is sweet. This reminds me of that one painting where this guy, as a farmer, and he's holding this like pitchfork. I'm just gonna take a screenshot real quick. Just of them being together, standing like that. And then I want one a bit closer. Okay. And I will take a photo of each as well for the Sim Guardian. He has like almost no eyebrows. Online. And I'll take a photo of her. Though she should be blonde. Nah, I'm not taking a photo of her yet. I swear there's something wrong with my graphics. They usually didn't look this, like, I feel like details are missing, but I don't know. I'll figure it out another time. Oh, Mr. Imposter wrote, yes, it's very American Gothic. Makes for a great screenshot. Yeah, I liked it. It was, I don't know, yeah. It had something about it. And it's gonna have these stupid little things in the screenshot as well, I think. But, I can, how do you say that? There's like this tool you can use in photo editing softwares that lets you like erase stuff like that, and with that I'll get it out. But now I'll start with Jesse, and so we have a photo of him. So I'm just going to go and add that as an icon. And then I'll add it as his portrait photo. Looking good. And then personality details, which I assume I would have filled, since I was filling in so much about these other people, I assume I filled in a lot about him already, because he is like literally the most important. So, okay, I did. And family relationships, let's just double check that everything's correct. Damn, it's got a lot of kids. Jacob, Lila, Zachary, June, Jacqueline, Julie, Valerie. That looks good. And then we have Kate as a spouse. His legacy is the Galloway, Generation 1, and he's the founder. And then related properties and businesses. Yes, so that would be, well, there's the first home he had in Appaloosa Plains that I wanted to save, and then there's the second home. But I'll prioritize the second home first, but I'll do that after filling in his details. So his goals, let's see. What's his career? Equestrian master. So proud of him. Such a hard worker. I remember playing the crap out of I don't remember the name of the pack, but the one that brought horses. It must have been the pets one. And I had so much fun with that. I think this legacy and the Parks legacy are the ones I've played the longest, for the longest amount of time. Even though this one, I think is only like 2 generations in, or three generations in. I've played this one pretty long. I remember playing and enjoying it a lot. And as you can see, we earned a lot of moolah with that. So he is an equestrian master. And I think I can actually record these earnings in the Sim Guardian as well. So I'll see to that. And so it is a career. And there's no real level. It's just really job experience. Yeah, okay. But we will add income or expense. So he made quite a lot of earnings so far. So I will add him as the sim. And it says here he had 85,326. And I will say, actually, what categories? Freelance earnings. Yeah, that sounds good. Because this feels like a freelance kind of career kind of thing. It's not like a proper career with like job levels and stuff. So yeah, that looks good. And so he earned that much. Yeah, so we see his net profit that he made from that career. Then we can go back. And so he's the founder, so I'm gonna have to be recording everything. Luckily, he wasn't very like he has a lot of skills, but well, high skills, but not a lot of skills. So it's not gonna be much. I have to log there. But we have here the athletic skill. It's level 6. New skill. And then we add level 6. And then the next skill is the cooking skill. Close this. Cooking skill. And times 3. New skill. Cooking level 3. And then the next one is writing, which he has mastered. So proud. I'm not surprised there. I did spend a lot of time with that skill. And that reminds me, I also want to record those horses that they had and a dog, which unfortunately, like in my notes, I don't have the dog's name. The dog is listed and like his screenshot is in my old notes, but for some reason I didn't write his name down. I wrote the other horse's name down. I think one is called Silver Mist or something like that. But I never recorded the dog's name, but I'll figure it out. So level 10, because he maxed that one out. Actually, I'm going to write that down real quick. Ford horses. And then we have a fishing skill, level 5. Game is Sims 3. And then handiness level 2. Okay. That's a good collection. Good collection of useful skills to have for sure. Level 2. Now what I'm curious about, now that I filled those in, what is his life goal? The Ark Builder, to have 2 cats, dogs, horses, birds, lizards. Okay. But you know, to be honest, I feel like that's something that was very achievable for him. I'm surprised he hasn't achieved it yet because I remember this family having quite a lot of animals. They haven't had cats yet. So that's why he hasn't achieved it yet. Let's add that. The Ark Builder. So have 2, wait, so cats, dogs, horses, birds, lizards, turtle. Oh my God. So I'm going to create a goal for each type of animal. I wish this could just stay up so I could just, but so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different types of animals. So I'm going to create 10 goals, 10 like sub goals. How many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, what did it say? Have 2 cats. I have 2 cats. And then it was 2 dogs. Lizards, I think it was. 2 turtles. What else was there? Birds. And then we have rodents, snakes. Butterflies, beetles. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. Horses. Horses are missing. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I think I'll just select this as the first milestone. I mean, theoretically, there is no like milestones here, but I'll just choose in which order he needs to get this all done. And then I'll say cats are milestone 2 together with rodents. And then, because this way all of them won't be shown all at once in his, how do you say, in his goals, because that'd be a bit much all at once. But so 4, and then 4, and then milestone 5 is that. Perfect. So that he can, you know, do it bit by bit. Oh yeah, there are snakes in The Sims 3, Mr. Imposter. I think you can find them in the wild. I had a terrarium. I remember in the parks legacy, I played a lot with the animals you could have in terrariums. I think you can even, yeah, I guess rodents, because I remember you could have little guinea pigs or hamsters, and so those count probably as rodents. But yeah, and now that you actually mentioned, have I actually ever seen one? I must have, because I really played a lot with the pets pack. So I feel like I have. But yeah, they are in there. And there's probably so much I also like. This game has so much that to explore. So I'm not surprised that you're surprised to find out about something the game has, because I'm on the Sims Reddit often, and people are constantly sharing things that I didn't realize were a thing in the game. And I'm like, okay, wow, that is very cool. So Sims 3. And then it is associated, of course, with the Galloway. Save file. So I feel like he achieved the 2 horses thing. I mean, I hope it, I wonder if he has to have them all at like the same time. Because he has 2 horses, and I know he had 1 dog, but not 2 dogs. So far, I guess he's just made only small progress, but that is his current goal, his current life goal. So we recorded his skills, his career. He didn't study or anything like that, so I think that's everything that we need to record about him. Oh, we should also record his money. Oh, okay, so I see here, this is where we might have a little, where I have to rethink how I recorded the earnings he made from the, how do you call it? His equestrian thing, because it messes up, it adds then to his funds, because I connected him to it. But we'll see, we'll figure it out. But what I do want to do is I want to add the, oh, look at all that money, 94. Wow, I didn't realize that they were doing so well. But so I'll add his starting balance, and also just keep it simple. I'll just have him hold all the money. 94. Okay, 94. And I'll just say that's adjustment because it's a starting balance. Perfect. And now I will look at the transactions. So here we have those freelance earnings. I mean, I could, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to subtract this from this, and then I'll just make the adjustment be whatever the adjustment, I'll show you in a second. So I'm going to do 984 minus 85,326 is 9,658. And this way, we come to his current funds of 94,500. 12,000, and it makes sense because he got to this amount of funds because of the earnings he made from his freelance career. And so I want to keep those earnings there, that they make sense, and then I adjusted to that so that we could have the actual balance we have in the game currently. Yay, perfect. Yay, I get to have my cake and eat it too. So I have that. I think I have everything I wanted to record about him in there. And so I can close him. And then, well, I want to add the home. And so I'll do that now because then I can add him as the owner and that will be officially like the last thing I need to add about him. So it's a residential property. I'll call it the Apple Ranch because I thought that was cute that it's on the Apple Road. So I'll call it the Apple Ranch. No custom content. And I have some old photos of this ranch. Now I just have to get them. I'm gonna take a little while. So I have a place where I have all my photos saved. Let's see. Like all these old screenshots. Oh, I have some photos of them in front of their old house. Yeah, I can take, but I don't think I have photos of this one actually. Okay, well, no. Okay, I remembered wrong. It's not those. So I need to actually take photos of this one. Make all the walls up. Okay, isn't this a gorgeous home? I love it. So, every time I press tab, it just zooms in so aggressively. Oops. Let's try to get a nice photo. It's a bit of a big lot, so it's kind of actually hard to get. Oh, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, this looks. Okay, I'm gonna be happy with that shot. Can't be too picky. In The Sims 4, it's just not easy to make good photos all the time. This is Sims 4 in The Sims 3. It was, let's say it was an existing build. It's a house. It's large for sure. It's associated with Meadow Glen. Oh, bed, bath. Let's just pop that thumbnail in there first. Okay. And now I'll look into, because this house is pretty big, but actually I'll enjoy showing it off. So we have the living room here, quite nice, a foyer. We have one bathroom here, and then we have here the kitchen and connecting dining room. Don't ask me why these chairs are different patterns. That looks ridiculous, but I'll have to fix that when I play them again. And then, oh, look at their cars. They have this daycare van. I don't remember them doing any daycare stuff. Oh, look, they have two horses, Athena Mist, Blue Mist, and we have Orchid Grace. And we have Silver Mist. Oh, love them. So he was able to afford quite a lot in his life. And then we have this barn here in the back. This is where Zachary and June spent a lot of their time. So here we have the where the horses are, but then here we have where June and Zachary like to hang out. and do a lot of fitness and stuff like that. And especially when they're teens, where they can like be away from the family, like or parents, and just have parties and hang out and stuff. And then we have, so as you can see here, we have a bunch of area where space where the horses would train. And then if we, oh yeah, we're already up one level. We have here a bedroom, here a bedroom, here a bedroom, here another bath, and here we have the bathroom for the master bedroom. So that is one, and then I think does it go up again? Wait, it's up one more. No, okay. So we had 1, 2, 3 bath. So I'll record that, and we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just 3 bedrooms. Am I counting right? I think so. 3 bedroom? No. Well, if we count the other one over there in the back, so I'll say 4 bedrooms. If we count this space here, and did this have a toilet? No, not really. Okay, so, and then the value is 179,417. Okay, 179,417. Not bad, not bad. And then we add Jesse as the owner. And anything else? It's got 2 stories. Perfect. Okay, no, associated legacy. Yeah, can't forget that. Galloway. And I'm going to associate it with generation 1, since, like, obviously multiple generations lived in it, but it belongs to Jesse. And so I'll just say generation 1. Okay, Apple Ranch. And then I think now, before I forget, I want to add those horses. So let's see if I have already added them in some capacity. I don't think so. No, I haven't. Okay. Well, we have Silver Mist, we have Orchard Mist. So I'm gonna just create their profiles real quick. Actually, I'm gonna create Silver Mist first because he was the first one they had. So it is a horse profile in The Sims 3. He was, I think he was, let's say he was, did I make him? Let's say I made him, I think, because he was the first horse they had. And then I'm going to create Orchard Mist. And I'm going to have her, like, be the wife of the other one. I mean, I don't know if they were officially married or anything like that, but they did have kids together and all that stuff. So I'll say she was a pre-made. I'll just say that. I imagine maybe I got her from, I don't know, like adopting her or something like that. I don't remember, unfortunately. Oh, why does it say cat? Oh no, I think I have to, oh, see? I found maybe a little bug in the Sim Guardian. I'm going to take note on that. Because that looks like that profile or that template must be pre-filled with the wrong information. That's an easy fix, obviously, but I can fix that. So I'm just gonna say, because I always have like so I'm gonna be updating the Sim Guardian to version 1.0.4 soon, and I like to just collect ideas on like how I can improve it, but this is obviously a little like a mini bug, I would say, where the horse template for The Sims 3 has cat instead of horse. So I'll have to fix that. It's of course not like the end of the world, because as you can see, I can easily be like, oop, this is not a cat, this is a horse, and I can easily change that. But obviously the point of a template is that it has the correct animal right out the gate if it's an animal template, so I can fix that. And before I forget anything, I want to see real quick if I can add her partner, parents, children. I think maybe I can do that under social. Yeah, under partners. So I can add a relationship with Silver Mist. Oh, okay. And then I will create their kids. So we've got Athena and we've got Blue Mist. Athena Mist. And that is a horse. Born in game. Just make sure it says horse here too, yeah. Okay, and then, I mean, I guess we can add real quick the parents as well. Is Orchid. And what's his name? Silver. Did I type? No, Silver. Okay, and then Blue Mist. Did I already? No, Blue Mist is still to go. Horse profile. Born in game. Oh yeah, and then for each one of them, I can also add their owners, which will be Jesse, I think will be the owner. Yeah, he'll be owning all of them. So this will take a little bit longer to load, so I'm just gonna go to Silver Mist. And start adding the information. First of all, we're not a little cat, we are a horse. Where is it? There. And age, that's something we can now actually look and see. And we can take photos. So, Silver Mist, best friends forever. That's what he is with Silver Mist. Oh, look at all of his skills that have been mastered. He's great. But, what's his age? He's an elder. And he's a he. Pet owner is Jesse. I will take that photo real quick, actually. Okay. He was not this silver. Why is he so blue? Oh, man. I'm telling you, there's something off with these colors. I don't know if it's my G shade effing things up. I'm going to turn it off real quick. I'm just going to see. Off. And it's still quite blue. I wonder if I have something else in my game that's messing with colors or with things. I'm going to have to investigate that. But we're going to take a photo of Silver Mist the way he looks right now. It's fine. He's still gorgeous. Lit blue, but it's fine. I'm going to kind of don't want anybody else to be in the picture. That's good enough, I guess. And there we go. Oh, I remember having so much fun playing with them, going to competitions and earning trophies and money, and you know, they were just such like also building a relationship with the horses and stuff. It was really fun. I really recommend the Pets Pack in The Sims 3. And I've been playing with Sims 4 with the horses finally. And it's fun. Like, it's really therapeutic to just like ride through the countryside and hear like the nature. I really like that. Like the sound in Sims 4 is great. But what do I want to say? So far I haven't really felt a connection to the horses like I did in The Sims 3, but I just have to give it time. And so his traits are obedient, agile, fast, and he's a little piggy. Oh. And his parents, we don't have parents for him because he was the first. His child is also Blue Mist. Oh, did that work? No. Let's see. Blue Mist. Boom. Now it's added. Household will Well, I could start a legacy for these horses, but I won't do that yet. But I could theoretically create a legacy in the Sin Guardian for them and like follow their legacy, but I'll do that another time. But I think that'd be cool. I could do that. And animal breed, I don't know what we call this. We'll call them a silverback. I don't know. I don't know horse breed names. So I'm just gonna leave that empty for now because I don't know. That's asking too much of me. So I will leave that empty, but we will log his goals. His achievements are his skills. He aced out or mastered jumping and racing. So I'll add those. Jumping skill. In The Sims 3. Aced it. Great horse. And then racing skill to be added. And that was Sims 3. So proud. So I think that is maybe everything. Like I have all this stuff that you can add also for your horses, but I don't know. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have anything else. And so I think that's everything for Silver Mist that I need to add. And now I can move on with Orchid Mist. Wifey. I'll need to take a picture of her. She looks so great. I love her like white spots. Oh, this is a great photo I can make of her. I mean, I wish the background maybe was a bit brighter. Then it would make things easier. But it is what it is. So let's get my photos up. And I can add the icon as well. And age, let's see. I assume she's also an elder. Wait, daughter? Wait, did I make a boo-boo? Is Orchid Silver Mist? Oh. Important to look into the game and double check. They are married. Huh? Orchid is his daughter? Wait. Gray Grace. Oh, okay. So there's actually, oopsie. Okay, so Gray Grace is the mother, and Orchid or Orchid Grace. I've been putting their names in wrong the whole time as well. Oh, okay. Okay, oops. Orchid Grace. So I'm just gonna get out of this real quick, and I'm gonna create Gray. Whatever. Gray Grace. Because I gotta fix that. Oopsie. So Gray Grace. You see, oops. And I don't want the character template. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna have to delete everything and it's fine. But so that goes to show why you should always double check these darn family trees because you might misremember things. Like I assumed they were the only two adult Sims on this lot that they were together, but no, that's not the case. So I can just delete all this real quick, easy fix, and this apply the actual correct profile. And Gray Grace, I assume, was a pre-made, and that I'll have to change that for Orchid because Orchid was born in the game in that case. But no biggie. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of Gray because I don't think she's among us. But I saw just now I have some traits of hers. So like if I see here, so I can already add those. She is a horse. Yep. And then she wasn't older, I guess, at the last time that we played with her. She was owned by Jesse. And then animal breed, no idea. Traits that we know of. I saw Piggy was one of them. And then we have friendly and playful. I'll just have to bring her back to life to figure out the rest. But yeah, at least she's here recorded. And then if I create a legacy for them, at least, you know, the correct legacy lineage will be recorded. So that's good. And then children are Orchid, Blue, and Athena. Wait. There are 4 horses here, so Smoky Elegance. Athena Mist, Blue Mist. Where is Smoky Elegance? Smoky Elegance is with Jacob, I believe. I think Smoky Elegance is with Jacob. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm discovering all these animals I didn't realize we had in this family. Okay, so just making sure because when we create the household, I will then add her to the household, I guess. Though I could also add her to the cemetery household that I haven't created yet for the save file record, but I can. I actually don't know where her gravestone is or anything like that, but yeah, I want to still add her as a partner for Silver. Yeah. And then I'll have to, of course, remove Orchid as a partner for Silver. Okay, so that is Grace. Oh, I need to make her deceased. Oh, I should do that because I assume she's deceased. Or is she? I don't know. Let's just think happy thoughts and assume that she's alive. So we have Orchid Grace, and then we need to make Smoky Elegance. Smoky Elegance. And that is a horse. He was born in the game. And now we can add those other details. Actually, since it's loading, I will go out and I will go back to Silver Mist. And I will remove Orchid Grace as a partner. That was a boo-boo. So we will remove Orchid. And then I will double check actually the kids. Children Athena, Orchid, and Smoky Elegance. Okay. Okay, that's better. So we have Silver Mist, Orchid Grace, Orchid Grace. I'm just going to double check Orchid Grace with the relationships real quick. Parents, Gray, Silver Mist, children. Wait. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's incorrect. Good thing I want to double check that. Okay, because that's her sister. That's not her kid. Okay. And so now I actually continue with Orchid on actually adding the details because we have her here. So I can do that. She is an adult horse. She's a she. Pet owner is Jesse. I guess I can also, for Smoky Elegance, the pet owner will be Jacob, actually. But I can change that when I'm in his profile. And then traits, we have playful and fast. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Yeah, parents. And then for siblings, if I want to see the correct siblings, I'll have to add her name in the filter. Where are we? Orchid Grace. Yeah, Orchid Grace. Yeah, and then it shows me her siblings. Perfect. Okay, so it looks good. I fixed everything. And then the next, oh, I could have added her skills. Orchid, aced, okay, not bad. Am I Do I have the right? Yes, that is Orchid. I am proud. She also aced both her running, no, her racing and jumping skill. Okay, no, I'm definitely adding those achievements. Don't want to forget that because I'm proud. That's great. Racing skill. This is just a family of really strong horses that are like very ambitious and great at what they do. So she mastered it. And that was a level 10. And then we'll do the same for her jumping skill. I mean, if anything is evidence that I played a lot with these animals, it is their skill level. I mean, I think if they were, I don't know if they had a jump start because their dad was so great already, but yeah, I worked to get them those skills, and it was a lot of fun. And so that's Orchid. And next in line, we have Blue Mist, hates jumping. Okay. No skills yet. And it's his birthday. So he's still a baby. So we are currently doing Blue Mist. Let's get a photo. So, oh, there he is. Adorable. So I want to kind of get his face a bit centered. Okay. So I'm going to add the photo first, and then we'll add details. So he's a little horse. He is still, I'd say, a child horse. Gender, I think he's a male. Yeah. Pet owner is still Jesse. Oh, I can't wait to play this family game because I love wholesome. I mean, I do love scandal. As you'll see, Valerie went into some scandal. But I do love like just farming and cozy horse ranch stuff. And I'm not a horse girl either. I wasn't like type. I didn't spend my childhood with those horse magazines or anything. But there's just something, I don't know what it is with horses, or pets and stuff. Well, pets get on my nerves sometimes, but sometimes they can be a lot of work. I feel like the work you have with horses can be a little bit more rewarding than the work you have with pets. But I just have so much fun playing with horses. And so I haven't really gotten into my flow in that regards with The Sims 4, but I hope I do because I had a lot of fun playing with them in The Sims 4. And so I got his traits, and I guess he doesn't really have any skills yet, so I'm already done filling him out. And so next we have Athena. Oh, little Athena. Let's see if I can get a good photo. Oh, she's so cute with her little spots. Oh, I love her. So that'll do. So I'll upload the photo as an icon and then as her portrait, and then I can continue with the rest of the information that we'll need. Oops. So we need to make her a child, I believe. Yeah. Oh, they must be twins because they both have their birthday today. And then Jesse is the owner. And yes, and then I'll breed, no idea. And playful, untrained piggy. Okay, those are the traits. So that in untrained and piggy. I assume she'll lose the untrained once we do train her. So that'll be a trait I'll remove when the time comes. And everything else is as it should be. There will be no traits yet or anything like that. And so that is Athena. Okay. Smoky Elegance. We have no stats on Smoky Elegance yet because he's in a different household. So we'll leave him for now. They had a dog. Oh, there it is. There's the gravestone for the dog. Amber Galloway. But did we call the dog Amber? I mean, I like giving animals respectful names, but Amber? I guess I called it Amber. Okay. Well, I'll add the dog already, just so I don't forget about him. I'll call him Amber Galloway. Well, actually, I don't have to add that. I can just add the pet profile, and then that should autofill in. But he was... I thought it was a he, but I guess it's a she. I think... I feel like maybe I made him. And... it seems like cats are just trying to rule the world. Are cats like pre-filled for all of my... for all of my templates? I shouldn't have like a cat pre-filled for the pet one because the pet one you don't know yet, right? So I'll just add that as a note. Cat pre-filled for I'll have to double check all the other ones as well for the Sims 3 pet template. It's not like I'm trying to push pets on you guys, don't worry. So or what I say, it's not like I'm trying to push cats on everyone, exactly. It's very valid to have a dog. And age, well, elder, because she lived very long. Pet owner, let's say, was Jessie. Don't have a portrait photo at the moment. Animal breed, also don't know what I would say there. Traits, I'll have to like, how do you say... bring her back to life, and then I can figure that out. But we will have to say, I don't know when she passed away, but I know death by old age. So I'll add that. And dearly missed, I'll say, is on the inscription. Yeah. Okay. I think I can fill in the rest, like the portrait photo and traits when I bring her back to life. But at least she's in the collection, and she might be under deceased. Yeah, she's under deceased because she is not here anymore. Okay, so let's get back to the actual Sims. So next in line would be Kate, which is, she's here, she's an elder. Yeah, she should be blonde. She should actually look like she looks like in this picture here. That's what she should look like. She should have gray hair, actually. But, oh. And, I think, does she have the same outfit? Yeah, but for some reason she doesn't have the same hair. So I'm just going to give her that real quick. And cast. Where are we? Master controller. Advanced. Hitting cast. So I just need to give her that little hat thingy, which looks quite nice. Smokey Trey wrote, I wasn't a horse girl when I was a child, but playing with them in The Sims 3 was so much fun that I made my equestrian sim immortal, and she was just chilling and caring for her horses. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I feel tempted sometimes also just turn 18 off and spend forever in the current state of their lives because it's a lot of fun. I'm so glad you had fun also with this horses in Sims 3. And that you're also obviously then also Sims 3 player, I think it's such a shame that there's so many Simmers out there that never played The Sims 2 or The Sims 3. And I know it can be maybe a struggle coming from the polished, beautiful looking Sims 4 that we know. Um, a lot of things can be a bit of a hassle in The Sims 3 or Sims 2, like building, of course. If you come from The Sims 4, it's like night and day, or even CAS, I'd say. But the gameplay is just like, it's like creme de la creme. It's kind of like comparing that new Sims 3 family tree website, which is quite polished and beautiful looking and has collected quite a features or developed quite a features since it's been released. I think it was released sometime last year, like the beginning of last year. But I feel like the My Family Tree app, for me personally, offers a lot more. Like alone the fact that it's based on the GEDCOM format, that it's local, it has so many features, and it's free, and it's an actual real genealogy app, so it can tell me all these like really intricate details about relationships and stuff like that, and it can handle them because it is literally made for family trees. Like it's, you know what I mean? It's like that system. It's like based on that. Whereas I feel like Sims 3 is more based on The Sims and then connecting them and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean it's cool. But that's how I feel about like, and also I think both are valid. Like I played The Sims 4 and The Sims 3 and The Sims 2, but I feel like sometimes people are a bit hesitant to jump into something because of its aesthetics. Same with Life by You. Oh my god, Life by You. Like I know girl needed a makeover, okay? But I know she would have gotten there if she would have was given the time. And I think what Life by You would have offered us though, the depth of gameplay. That was like alone the fact that you could control the demographic of your towns was just like what? Um I just thought I could go on and on, and I'm still like reeling from that loss that we got of not getting the Life by You game anymore. Um, but I feel like maybe, I mean I don't know. No polls were done, but I feel like if you come from The Sims 2 or The Sims 3, you understand that looks can deceive. I mean, I guess you can understand that in all aspects of life. Like they always tell you, don't judge a book by its cover, blah blah blah. But we experienced hands-on how great a game can be, how engulfing, how immersive, even if it maybe doesn't look as great as the new stuff out there. And as you can see, with if you slap a G shade on her, she looks brand new. Like also that UI I have going on is like a new mod thingy, and my Sims 2 game looks so great because of some graphical changes I made to it and like some updates. And so these games can hold up aesthetically, I feel as well. Like obviously still not as great as a game that is made from today or Sims 4 10 years ago. But the gameplay is just like phenomenal. And so yeah, I just wish for every Sims 4 player to try to give it a go and to look past the graphics because otherwise they're really missing out. Like it's such a great game. And there was something I wanted to say, but it slipped my mind. But yeah, it's oh yeah, exactly. What I would give to play The Sims 3 for the first time again and to experience it and just be like go on a binge for 30 hours and just love every moment. Ugh. I think you can't really knock it until you tried it, and so I wish for every Sims 4 player out there, really just for everybody out there, people also that just disregard The Sims in general as a whole, that everybody plays it, realizes how great it is, and then they're like, oh my god, this is so great, and then why not have more than just one game in your repertoire, right? Sims 3 and Sims 2, great games. And I love The Sims 4 too. But I think why one game when you can have three great games? And then also what's coming up. Like I'm really looking forward to those new games. And so I'm a bit like, am I gonna be able to play her? I don't know. I was already struggling with the Create Zoe Studio thing. But Paralyzed looks like it'll be very well capable to run on my PC, possibly. And it looks very charming. And that Viva Land, I don't know. They seem to have gone silent, so I don't know how hopeful we can be about that game. But I forgot the dude's name, but a guy from the Sims team left the EA last year, and supposedly he's joined a team now that would that is also working on a new game. So, I mean, we won't probably see that for another God knows how many years. Um, but that is something also upcoming. In general, the fact that more game developers or game companies have seen the potential of live sim games, that we love them and we will eat that stuff up, and that yes, it can be very profitable for you if you just like invest some time in making one of these games, then that's great. I think the more that realize that, because there was that whole boom with those like farming games. Like I feel like at every corner now everybody's releasing a farming game. And that's because I think they realized how popular it is and how great it can be. And I don't know, maybe people held off creating so I'm looking for that hat that she had on. But I think people held off creating live sim games because they're so complex and tricky to make. And so maybe it just wasn't a win-win situation for the game developers. They were like, what we have to put in, we can't get out. But maybe technology has come a way so that it's more feasible to create them now. And so is this hat? No, it's not that hat. So game developers can afford to create such complex games now. Oh my, it looks like we don't have the hat in the collection anymore. That's such a shame. It was such a cute hat. I don't know. Smokey Trey wrote, I'm Sims 3 girl, but currently stuck with Sims 4 because I only have Mac a notebook available, and Sims 3 version for Mac sucks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But as soon as I can afford a proper PC, I'm gonna go back to the old games. Yeah, it's funny enough, but to play an older game, you need a beefy PC. That is true. So I hope you can get that soon. Though Mac, I must say, like, there's a lot of programs that actually are Mac exclusive. Not in the gaming world, but more in the like productivity and world, where I wish sometimes I had a Mac, because like there's a really great app that you can use to create fonts, and it's only exclusive to Mac, and supposedly it makes your life so much easier. I mean, that's super random and super niche, but there are quite a few like tools like that that are exclusive to Mac, because Mac works. I don't know. I guess there's some tech with Mac that allows these companies to make these really smart, efficient programs that I guess would be super tough on Windows. I'm not sure. But when it comes to important things in life, like of course Sims 3, the Mac kind of like slacks. So yeah, I hope you can get that PC. And you wrote, I agree that Sims 4 has more aesthetic, but the open world and gameplay of Sims 3 or even Sims 2 is unrivaled. Absolutely. It's true. And I mean, they each have their benefits, their pros and cons. Like Sims 4 is gorgeous, obviously, and it runs quite smooth if you don't have like as much CC and mods installed as I do. And a lot is easier, like building, but I mean, I'm not a builder and I'm here for the gameplay mainly, and I just the open world is really cool. Like how immersive it makes everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad we don't have to choose, right? We can play all of them. But if I had to choose a favorite, it'd be The Sims 3. I have a lot of nostalgia with The Sims 2 though. Like it always makes me feel warm inside my heart. Yeah. I remember working a whole, I think it was I don't know how long I worked, but I had like a side job, and I worked it only for the sole purpose of earning money for The Sims 2. So, well, to earn money so I could buy a PC that I could play The Sims 2 with. And I mean, it wasn't by any means a great PC that I ended up buying back in the day. Something simple was okay enough for The Sims 2. Like Sims 3 is when things got hectic with needing a beefy PC. But what I had was enough for The Sims 2. Well, when I bought it, and I remember saving up for that. And I remember my friend, I extra had him come over so he could bring all of his CDs so I could like take the serial numbers. I didn't have to buy all the Sims 2 packs. Those were the days. I remember I had so much fun. I have like a vivid memory of me playing with the hookah bubble machine. That was a lot of fun. I miss it. So I'm giving her gray hair. And I guess I'll give her this hairstyle. That's a bit too updone. But I want to give her an updo because she's a I want it like neatly out of her face. It's It's such a shame that we don't have that hat anymore because it went really well with her outfit. Oh well. That's cute. I think I'm gonna go with this. A little bun. Nothing too fancy. So now I can take a photo of her. Oh, I really love Kate. I miss playing with them. She was such a great mom. So I'm gonna try to get her and only her in the photo. Okay. I gotta click on this button first, and now I can start adding the details. And it looks like I had already started adding details about her. Let's see. Damn, they had so many kids. But that looks all correct with her family and relationships. And she's still alive, so I don't have to add a death or anything like that. But we can see about any achievements that we can add, maybe. So her career is she's a retired amateur babysitter. Okay, so I guess that explains the daycare van. I don't think she did that for very long though. I don't remember her doing that for very long, but we'll add that. So career, amateur babysitter. And I think in parentheses I'll add daycare because I think that was I feel like that was like a freelance daycare kind of thing. Status is discontinued. And she didn't really earn a level or anything like that, it seems. Or no. It was level 1 daycare. Oh, okay, so it was a leveled thing. So I'll add level 1. And then we'll check her her skills. Oh, look at her, also very achieved at cooking and at writing. That's great. Okay, so I'll add those because I think she's important. She's literally the wife of the founder. She played a pivotal role in this legacy. So we're gonna add all of her information. Cooking skill. And it's 10. She mastered that. Funny enough, I don't remember her cooking. Like in my mind, trying to think back, I don't remember cooking, but she must have, because I mean, the skills don't lie. And then we've got the writing skill. Level 9. Oh, and we have gardening, I believe. Yes, gardening, handiness, logic, and social networking. Okay. And that is level 6. Okay. It's hard though, because like I would love to play with them again, but you want to make progress in these legacies. Because I'm thinking, oh, it'd be nice to play with them again. Handiness, skill. And that is the only reason why I actually try when I can to play aging with aging on. Like I always preach it, but I don't walk the walk. Like I talk the talk, but I don't walk the walk always, if I'm honest. I don't always follow my own advice. Cause like my dream is to be one of those simmers that has like this great huge legacy, like 20 generations in. Um like there's this simmer called Anisha, and she has this huge family tree. Well, I feel like I need a guide to go through her family tree because she has so many levels and so many Sims and so many generations. It's and so much story and history in that, and I want that too. Um, but I mean, she didn't do that by playing with aging off, you know. She had aging on. So, um, if I really want to have a large family, like a proper legacy with a lineage, as in like more than three lines or levels, then I need to turn aging on, and it's hard. It's not easy. But I guess like it helps to like, for example, in this other save I'm playing in The Sims 4, I am playing with aging off until I get acquainted and feel cozy with all the Sims, until I felt like I've spent enough time with them. And then I'm going to turn aging on. And yeah, because I mean, there's nobody like, forcing you to turn aging on or off. You can choose when. So I think that I'm going to try to find that balance that way. And like just turn it on when I feel like I can progress in the storyline and I've like done everything I wanted with the Sims at their current state of life. And so that's the plan, obviously. We'll see what it looks like in actual execution. Knock on wood, hopefully it works out. So now we have all of her skills, her career. What is her life goal? Is to be surrounded by family, and she achieved that. Raise 5 children from babies to teenagers. And I see now. So I have to stay hovered over so you can see it. But if you look, we have Kate's lifetime wish, surrounded by family, 35,000 lifetime happiness. And if you look directly under the icon, we have 6 out of 5. I didn't even realize the counter that's where it is. And so she has had 6 out of 5 children. Yeah, so she's definitely overachieved that one. And what does it say? Surrounded by family is the name. Okay, so I wonder if we have that counter for the ARC goal that Jesse had as well. So I'm going to check that because that would be interesting. What did it say again? Raise 5 children from babies to teenagers. Raise 5 children from babies to teenagers. And then I'll make that like milestone 1, and that she's obviously achieved it already. So yay, achieved. So that's great. And now I'm just going to go to Jesse real quick and see if we have any stats on that. No stats. But I guess I don't know if stats will come under that icon once because he has 2 horses, so we don't see 2 out of 2 or anything like that. But I guess it's counting in the background. But that's fine. And so I think we've added everything of importance for Kate. Yeah. And then we'll close that. And then we'll move on to Julie. And we need her in a normal outfit because this is not going to work for us, Julie. I'm sorry. Not for your picture. Change outfit, and please have a normal outfit that doesn't look whack. And then we'll have you go here and hope that the lighting is good. I just not noticed you might be hearing the sound double. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I think I'm gonna mute it 'cause we don't need the sound. And that way you're not, because it's coming out of my monitor right now, the sound. Oh no, her hair. Oh no. Okay, well, luckily we have what she should look like here. So we'll try to give her some long blonde hair. So we'll go into cast real quick and fix that. Advanced, edit in cast. Oh, and I can already open her up here. Where are we? Julie. Julie, right there. So Julie, let's fix you up. Look at how smooth her face is here. I wish their faces looked like that when I'm actually in the game. I'll figure it out. So she needs long blonde hair. Let's see. That's pretty, but I feel like that's not her. Oh, that's cute. That's pretty. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. That's pretty. So now it's time to take a picture. Let's see, get up a little bit. Try not to get that bubble. Maybe if we zoom in a little bit. I think this works, I guess. So there we go. And I'll go grab the photo and then we'll add it as an icon. I'll just double check real quick that she really is Julie. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I sometimes worry that I mix these things up because there are so many kids in this family. But I just not double checked on the family tree. It's her. Her hair looks a bit darker than it did before. But we'll still. Sometimes I have, it's tricky. Dragging this every once in a while. I just, why is it being like this? Because it's way easier to just drag and drop. Oh, there we go. Patience is a virtue. Okay, so I've got all that filled in already. And then for the personality details, favorites are missing, so we can add those. Oh, luckily she only has 2 skills. That won't be a lot then. Roots, pancakes, and Violet. Those are her favorites. So Roots music. And then pancakes. Oh, I could do with some pancakes right now. Violet. And then family relationships. Let's just double check. Parents. Looks good. She is part of the Galloway legacy, generation 2. And so that's that. And now we can add her achievements. Does she have, because they didn't go to high school. Oh, she's a model wannabe. Okay, so she's a model. Okay, I think that's a career I downloaded, like a mod. But we'll do that. Nice. And she is very pretty, so I'm not surprised at all. So the career name is just modeling. And she's level 1, so I'll add that. And her skills, which aren't a lot. So she's got athletic skill 2 and fishing skill 1. Okay. What's her aspiration? Bottomless wine cellar. Okay. That's random. She's Sims 3, and that was a level 1. Kind of did that out of order. The first skill is athletic. Athletic skill. Level 2. And then we have her life goal. I think that's all left. And that is bottomless wine cellar. She wants to have a current collection of wine bottles worth 10,000 simoleons and have at least 50 bottles of wine in your wine cellar. I mean, it doesn't really match up with her model career pursuit at the moment, but I'm going to save it anyways. I mean, sometimes I don't save it when I think I can't imagine possibly ever doing this with her, but she does have a farmer ranch background, so perhaps she'll go into the wine industry. That's like a branch, I guess, of farming, so I feel like it kind of makes sense. I mean, it's also life goals for the long term. Maybe right now she wants to be a model, and later on she'll be a wine connoisseur. And so it says, have a current collection of wine bottles worth 10,000 simoleons. Okay. Have a current collection of wine bottles worth 10 simoleons. Is that correct? Worth 10,000. And then have at least 50 bottles of wine in your wine cellar. Have at least bottles of wine in your wine cellar. Which, I mean, I think I could consider them both to be a milestone 1 level, so I'll just do that there. And then, of course, connect to her, to Julie. To the game. And then to the save file. Okay, so I've got her life goal set up. I just want to make sure bottomless wine cellar is the correct name. And I don't think there's anything else I need to add about her. So she's done. And then on to Jacqueline, our potential heir to the throne or to the family. What is she holding? Oh, what is she holding? Oh, her laptop. Her big ass laptop. Look at how big her laptop is. Wait, that is crazy. That is crazy. That looks like one of those big like art sets where you have like a bunch of colored pencils, but it's surely not a laptop. Oh, I actually can't take a picture of her yet because her hair. We need to fix that first. Real quick, go to Cass. And I might get her in some better lighting as well because she's a bit in the shadows where she is standing right now. Wait. So, because I could have sworn Julie and Jacqueline were the same age. So I have to double check that. Because Valerie is actually... Maybe she's still a young adult in the safe on where she is right now. I can imagine. But I'm going to have to double check the ages on Jacqueline and Julie. Because I think they should be the same age. And so she had blonde hair, kind of like almost with this like 50s look to it almost. So I'm gonna see if I can find a similar hairstyle. Let's already see the color. I think it was that color. I think her sister should actually also have that hair color. But let's just say her sister dyed her hair. She's a model, so she goes through a lot of hair changes. This is really an ugly hair, actually. I don't really like this hair at all. But most of these hairs that are default replacements, I actually quite like them. That's pretty. But I want to give her something that has like a bit of a movement to it. That's cute, but no. It's 250's housewife. I want her to have something. I don't know if I want her to have super short hair. I want, like, I think shoulder, like here to this length. I don't want her to have chin length hair. Also don't want her to have Baba Boom hair like this here. Though, do actually, on second thought, I don't know. These are also really nice. I think these are some of my favorite hairs, and I need to figure out where I got them from because I really like them. She looks pretty with bangs. I like her with bangs. I don't know. This is nice and simple. It doesn't have the movement I was talking about, but because I feel like the hair she had before had like a slight wave to it. I do like bangs on her. That's too long. This is cute, but it's again too short. This has movement. I think I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna go with this. This is pretty. Yeah, I think the ones, those hairstyles are my favorite. I need to figure out where I got those and see if there's more to be had. Okay, now Jacqueline, my dear, let's go into the sun. Okay, stay there. Oh, I love it when they look at it from a different direction, then you can get a nice shot. Like when they turn their head. Oh my God, what happened to her hair? No, what is happening there? Oh no, what happened? Is it just because of the way I zoomed in? Because I noticed sometimes the way like the G shade works, if you get too close to something, something happens with the shadows or something. And it gets all messy. Oh man. Oh man. But I'm not about to go back into chat and cast. This is, girl, this is the picture you're getting, and then we're gonna update it another time. But I am not going back in cast. So it is what it is. Now let's go to her. Oh yeah, I wanted to double check the ages. We are a young adult. Okay, then I have to change that here for her profile and update that. Let's add her photo first. Oh girl, I'm so sorry, but yeah, I bet you 100% has something to do with some sort of graphical enhancement I have somewhere in my game. Maybe it has like maybe the lighting mod, I don't know. But something's making the colors funky and making things just look a bit weird. But I'll figure it out another time. Oh yeah, core details I need to change. She is not an adult, she's a young adult. And then now I can check her traits. So that'll already probably be included. Yeah. Favorites are already there. And then family and relationships, parents. She's part of the gallery household. Perfect. I mean, legacy, generation. All that is there. And now we can look at the, what is her career? She's a barn sanitation technician. Horses are like big dogs that you can ride and that don't chase cats. Actually, horses aren't like dogs at all, and knowing that is half the battle, okay? Barn sanitation technician. Okay. Okay. I don't know. What is that? Barn? I'm gonna Google that real quick. Is that a mod that I have installed? Barn sanitation technician. Sims 3. It's a skill career. The horseman self-employment career came with Sims 3 ambitions. Let me just real quick, because I'm on a site that, okay, there we are. A horsewoman career levels. Okay, that is cool. Oh, that is very, very cool. Okay, well, I will in that case, where are we? I will add that as the career, and then I'll put horsewoman in parentheses. So barn sanitation technician, horsewoman. Okay. And it's a level 3 career. I wonder if the career that her dad has, Jesse, I'll have to double check that. Maybe he also had a skill career and I can add a level to it. Because hers is level 3 officially, according to this website. And so he probably also has a level of some sort, but I'll check after I added her stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. It also says how much she's earned, but I don't want to get into that at the moment because then I'd have to make her own account with stuff, and I'll do that when I actually start playing them, then I can piece that all together or unpiece it together, so to say, because right now the household funds are solely dependent on Jessie, and I plan on having her move out with her sister anyways, and then I can figure all that out. But for now, let's work on adding her skills. So she has cooking skill 1. And then what's the next skill? Writing skill 8. So very accomplished writers in this, like equestrians in this family, but that makes sense. Writing skill. Actually, when I have legacies and I play with them, I like to see if I can find like a red thread going through them. Because I think it's fun to create heritage with like traditions and rituals in a family, with commonality amongst the family members. For example, in my Parks legacy, somehow everyone really dug China, or Shangxun as it's called in Sims 3, and traveled there a lot. A lot of them worked on their martial arts skill. And so I feel like that's an important part of their family. That's important to them. And so I want to kind of have that influence future generations as well. That future generations also stick with that. Like, and I feel like with martial arts, ambition, respect, hard work, perseverance, grit, these are all, I feel, values that are also associated with that. And so I want that to be instilled into future generations as well. And I want them to keep the tradition, so to say, of maybe traveling to Shangxun regularly, or that everyone in the family has some sort of, like, at least tries martial arts. I think that's cool. And so I try to find these, like, commonalities that maybe naturally happen through gameplay. Like, naturally, the pets came out. I love the horse pack, or horse elements. And so we played a lot with that. Real quick, what's this? Guitar skill. And so the family just naturally ended up being very equestrian heavy. And I think that's something I want to move forward also, that they continue that in their future generations, at least with the ones that end up being heir. And I mean, I could also add drama and them end up like pushing against the family wants and needs or whatever. But I think it's nice. It makes the family feel even more important and purposeful if they have like this common goal or thing that they're working towards or that they value. And so she wants to be the zoologist. She wants to collect 20 pets in the wild, minor pets only. That's fine. Oh, that's very doable. Or it sounds doable at least. And so the zoologist, it's a life goal. Collect 20 pets in the wild. Okay. And it said collect 20 minor pets, let's say. Like 20 minor pets in the wild. Sounds good. Okay, cool. Doable. And is that everything on her that we need to collect? I think so. That looks good. And so I think now I'll create that household. Where are we? Households. And we'll go new. We'll call it, we'll call this one the Galloway household because it literally is where Generation 1 lives. So I think they, if anybody earns the name or the right to have the Galloway household name, then it's them. And then for details, so members, we have Jesse lives here, Kate, Jacqueline, Orchid, Silver, Julie, Athena, Blue Mist. Is that everyone? I think so. And then the property is Apple Ranch, is what I called it, I think. And then net worth, fund, associated legacies, we need to add the Galloway. And I think that's everything I need to add for now. And so we have their household, we have their home, we have everybody that was within this household saved in here. And so that is done. Looks good. And I think that's where I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm getting hungry. I hope you can hear my tum-tum. It's making noises. So I'm going to leave off here and come back another time, maybe this week, I don't know, because I am looking forward to diving into the Jacob Galloway household. I think that's the one. So this one here, that's where we got all the juicy goss. I mean, for now, we're not really getting into the juicy goss because we're just plugging it in the Sims themselves and their details, their properties, their households. And after that, I would get into going into all the memories and digging those up and organizing those. But I'm still fond of him and his household and of Regan, his wife. So I'm looking forward to going back into the household, rediscovering them again, and yeah, connecting with them. But thank you for watching. And also, if you're maybe watching the replay, thank you for watching. And I hope you had fun watching me or listening. I hope it was a cozy, chill time for you. And I can't wait till next time. But until then, stay sentimental and happy simming.